Big news out of Sault Ste. Marie, with Algoma Steel announcing today that 1,000 workers will be laid off in the new year. CTV's Cory Nordstrom has the details.
Algoma Steel officials are citing impacts from tariffs as the reason behind the layoff notices that were sent to 1,000 employees to begin the work week. Those workers will be without a job March 23rd of next year.
Imagine it was you and Christmas was 25 days away, right? I find it hard to believe that we can wait at least another month.
It's very devastating when you live in a community that doesn't have a lot of job opportunities and you're finding out that your job is going to end.
In a statement to CTV News, an Algoma Steel spokesperson says, in part, "We fully understand how unsettling this news is for our employees, their family, and the broader Sault Ste. Marie community. We are committed to working closely with federal and provincial partners, union leadership, and community agencies over the coming months to provide resources, support, and transition assistance to all affected employees." The Sault's mayor says now is the time for action on local projects like building a deep-sea port that could employ many of the soon-to-be laid-off workers.
We're going to make sure that those files are in front of the Premier's office, in front of the Prime Minister's office, so that the attention that they deserve is going to be given to them.
The Liberals keep saying how much they're going to support the Canadian steel industry. I think now is a real good opportunity for them to show us what they're going to do and how they're going to keep the steel industry in Canada strong.
With today's layoff announcement, Slater expects the government will now approve funding for retraining programs for these workers. He hopes to have an action center set up in the city by the end of January to support those soon to be laid off. Cory Nordstrom, CTV News, Sault Ste. Marie.
And the company adding tariffs changed the steelmaking landscape. As a result of these pressures, Algoma has been forced to conclude its long history as an integrated steel manufacturer and close its blast furnace and coke making operations in early 2026. Algoma will transition to electric arc furnace steelmaking at that time, a year earlier than previously anticipated or planned. And during question period in the House of Commons this afternoon, opposition leader Pierre Poilievre had this to say about the 1,000 job cuts.
The Prime Minister looked them in the eye and promised he would protect their jobs, that he would negotiate a win, and I quote, have a deal by July 21st, but it was a bait and switch that is costing people their livelihoods. On top of that, Liberals are hammering the steel mill with a higher industrial carbon tax. Isn't it bad enough that the Prime Minister broke his promise on trade? Why is he going ahead with an industrial carbon tax that will kill even more steel jobs?
My team and I have been in contact with Algoma's leadership team. We absolutely have every confidence in the Algoma workers as they're going through this hardship, and we will make sure that we support them as they're developing new products and also accessing new markets. We'll fight for these jobs, Mr. Speaker.
Both Poilievre and Joly also expressed their condolences to the 1,000 workers being laid off.